Haven't found the card he wants. JKO. They will expect it and they will learn to love it. God, hope you got into Ruin Factory 4. Motorm, hope you enjoy your new life. You're already level 41. Them's rookie numbers. You can go higher. Nine B. Oh yeah, but like A, B, and then C. That's right. A, B, C, D, E, F. So the most you could get is F, X, F, F, right? That would be the highest ranking card possible. God damn it. It won't be that. You don't know that, Angelo. There's a non-0% chance that it can roll that. Even if that is a zero directional card, I will put it. All right, I'm dedicated to this. I'm gonna change the title. I will stay here. This will be the entire stream, if we must. For me to get an 8, I'll accept 7, 8, or 7 or 8 of this card at any number. But if I get a like 2 letters for the other ones, I'll accept for that a minimum of 5. I have nothing but time. Nothing but time and a long obsession. Honestly debating getting Rune Factor 5? Why don't you? If you're financially able to, what would be stopping you? Or are you just scared that you're going to get into another game that's going to drown your life away? The only F card, the Caliber 2 ultimate weapon, Alexander can dare to dream. No! That is so close to being great. Numbers can be trained up. Arrows cannot. Yes. I'm gonna be stupid and throw that one away. Ah. It could be better. I want it to be better. I'm genuinely curious what's the max that card can roll. Like, I'm assuming the arrows are independent rolls, and because of that, it does not factor into the numbers. So I wonder, like, is the rarest roll like an 8-arrowed? What? Probably C EMB5. Really? That is the highest that card can roll in terms of stats? Holy shit. But yeah, what it takes to not, you'll find out later. Good luck, Capricorn. It's on this card hunt. Oh, dude. Kuja doesn't know. He's not ready. When we find him, I will challenge him to card games for the fate of the world. No, that's a good card, but no. Its diagonals are, or the only missing arrows are pretty good and like not that bad to miss out on. But, Nah, I said 7 or 8. 6 is not good enough anymore. Like vintage for some reason? Yeah, of course they do, Capricorn. Everyone loves vintage things. Look at me playing this old game. Vintage, they call it. I overshot it. There it is. Come on. That is a no. That's a hard no. Like, you will probably be happy with these kinds of cards saying you can beat the game with that, but no. We don't want to beat the game. We want to show it who's boss. We want to show the game who is the best player, who is the king of games. Wait, no, not continue. Fuck. Actually, wait, that's fine. It's now reloading me here. Thank God. Everyone wants to break the game. Yes. Break its will. Break its backbone, its desire and knowledge of what is good and right in the world. And let it know that the only thing that exists is card games, and we are the king of them. Next time on Yu-Gi-Oh! The protagonist goes Super Saiyan for no fucking reason. He's just facing like a schoolyard person, and he just goes all out. Come on. 5 arrows. We know there can be better, like this. All diagonal arrows. The problem is just... It was an anime like Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, dude, I would be all in on this. I'm just into card games in general. I don't know what's going on. It's probably an unhealthy obsession, but still, I love card games. Card games on chocobos. We've hit the gold mine. Joey nearly beat Merrick. He's not allowed to win. That's the only reason that he didn't. He would have stolen the win from Yugi, and the writers could not have that happen. No. Even if it's a C, no. We could have water running duels. That'd be amazing. You know it. I wish I could load a save and it have Chocograph already loaded, honestly. To the point that I know vaguely where this chest is now. Just, I can get on the first try. God damn. Tempting. Mighty tempting. Mighty tempting. But I'm gonna have to say no. Why is the Fatal World always ties to children's card games? Is there a reason it shouldn't, Motorm? Can you think of another more eloquent medium to decide a disagreement between parties? Another way for people to settle their differences and to make the world a better place. Not through violence, not through war, not through conflict, but cardboard games. Oh no. I'm sorry, Chocobo. Wrong button. I didn't mean it. No, that's awful. No. You have no idea how tempted I am to make a macro just to do this for me. Do it. No, I would do it off stream. I would go into the... Because the 8-bit doodles have a thing that lets you, I think, record inputs, and it would just input them on demand, I think. And if I did, I would certainly go into that for this kind of tedious grinding. God, no. If that was the E, I actually wouldn't debate it, because even with one, that's a max attack roll. No idea, Motorm. Angela was the one I think that would know more of that. I've yet to touch Rune Factory at all. Like, I think I own Rune Factory 4. It might be somewhere in my box. Though I might have also traded it in or to a friend at some point. I'm not sure. Okay, no, I think that's a bad one. It's also, when you load into the chest, it like briefly shows you your newest card right there, if you notice it. Yeah, I saw the B, but I didn't see any many arrows, so unfortunately, that's a no from me, man. Want to waste 20 before doing the story to get all the gold prizes? I mean, you probably can. Like, I think I'd be scared to play one of those games. Not because I'm a completionist, but because I get distracted rather easily. Let the current stream title and activities not make you think I have any semblance of duty to saving the world. I know where this thing is now just by walking vaguely in this direction. I keep pressing the wrong button. I'm sorry, Chocobo. Or not Chocobo, but Moogle. I didn't see what the card was. Come on. D. Oh! Dick. That's above a C, because it goes A, B, C, D, E, F. No, I can't. We will not give up on our morals. We demand a 7 or 8 arrow card. Wrong one. Come on, game. You can be nice. There's also like a very small part of my brain that's saying, if I put into work to make a macro and everything, I will spend like maybe an hour and some change making it, and then I'll get it on its first try, completely defeating the purpose of making the whole thing. You could play around that card and its limitations, actually. That's not bad, but we have standards. Come on. It's this little blob of water right here. Got it. You're so lazy with that quest. I don't even think this counts as a side quest. I'm just doing this because I like guard games. Let me pick turnip and right forward. It's not even funny. It is. It always will be funny. You know that. Yep. Standards. Ridiculously high standards, but standards, I guess. Correct? Nothing in my statement was incorrect. We speak the truth here. This will take well over 10 minutes. I'm not gonna lie, if I found this out during my grinding process, I would have done the entire work to make this thing look perfect. 5. No, not enough. Found what out? If I had found out that this chest not only had a staff for a dagger and other stuff, I would have grinded those skills out, obviously. But this chest that contained this one card, I would have rerolled the hell out of it. Just so fast. How long did I grind for? Only about, what, I think an hour and a half or 2 hours? What? Be good. Not good enough. 7 M7, that's a low roll on the attack. And it's a 6, not an 8. Or a 7. Come on. Alexander, you gotta give me something good. You gotta give me something worthwhile. You apparently are the one mecha, so Angelo gives you his blessing. That looked like an awful card. That is an awful card. I like the truckle writing music. It's so serene. It's nice. I like it. It's a small bit of good music we get in this monotonous, mindless amount of grinding I'm doing right now. I'm also starting to wonder if there are any limitations for cards being generated now. Can some cards, for example, never be nine arrows? Wait, no, this one. Yeah, sorry. I messed up. No. Come on, game. I wonder if there's a way to RNG manip this. There's stats that are capped. Ah, gotcha. I mean, that would probably be the easiest thing to do. Just let the arrows roll in RNG and give them just like ridiculously low odds of like the best ones being possible. How's it going, buddy? Or save's coming for the one thing that matters, buddy. For a card. BM54? No. God, no. Especially with one arrow, no. Alright, come on, check the graph. You good? I saw an A. AM73. Unfortunately, 5 arrows. No 7 or 8. The most we've seen so far is 6 arrows. Come on. Oh, behind me. There it is. Dun, 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 dun. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. It's, no. Game, please. Please be nice. Oh, yeah. Just because I have some people here, let me ask. What does feeding him a dead pepper actually do? I still don't know yet. I like it makes him freak out, and I don't know if it's used for anything or not. It's not for digging. I just don't know what it's for. For deep dive treasure? Really? There's a whole different treasure hunting that I don't know about yet? That would normally be acceptable. Having arrows all around aside from 2 that are right next to each other is very easy to work around. But I have said it needs to be 7 or 8. If you give him a pepper at certain points, he'll come back with items. Really? Fancy. I'm getting the weird feeling that those 6 rolls are like the best you can get, especially with like some of the letters for attack. But I'm gonna persist. Like after we've done an hour and nothing is shown for it, then I might believe that, yeah, this is a futile effort and we're gonna settle for the best letter 6 one we can get. But I dare to believe, I dare to think, I dare to have a vision of greatness. No. God damn it. Chocobo, you gotta lead me to greatness. Only you can do it. I'm starting to genuinely like wonder if I should just look up how to like manipulate this. If there is some way to like RNG roll the best cards possible. 'Cause I'm willing to wait. I'm willing to fucking wait. B9 Fort, no. Especially with 1 arrow, no. I'm going mad? You think you're going mad, Capricorn? I'm the one trying to re-roll for a fucking card in a side game. It's the mini game this thing has that doesn't even really want me to do much of, I think. Come on. That looked like a B. And 5. Not a 6, though. Come on, game. My disappointment is immeasurable, but I will not let my day be ruined. Oh, no, I mean, you can do whatever you want, Capricorn. I'm going to do the same thing as whatever I want, which is try to get this thing to roll the right arrows. What platform are they being played on? PC. God damn it. Come on, game. In this batch. We still don't know how this is what's shown in the picture at all. What the hell? You alright, Capricorn? Oh, that looked awful. It looked like it was only 1 arrow. D94, only 1 arrow. No, that's awful. All right. How's the workouts been lately? It's been going. I'm trying to push past the 100, but it's like, it's slow. AM 6-2. No, not good. No. What about you, JKO? I think you said you were going to start working out as well soon, too, or get back into it. How's it going for you? Besides, I'm not particularly worried. Ah, gotcha. Come on. Be good. Let this dream come to an end. No, I saw an 8 and I think 4 arrows. Yeah, 4 arrows, no. Okay, that's Monday. Nice, man. Looking forward to you getting some good progress, my dude. I need to click already. Shit. Hopefully you're alright, man. I'm actually amazed at how much I rerolled, and I've only been streaming for like an hour now. And this feels already like it's a long time. Come on, game. Needs clicking out doesn't bode well. I hope you're alright, man. I hope it's nothing. I saw a D, but also 1 diagonal, which means hell no. Wait. Okay, I thought it was DX. That would intrigue me because then that would mean that this can roll an X on it, but no. God damn. The small bit of me is tempted, like, this is the kind of grinding that I would do off stream, and normally I would do it like by watching a movie or something. Like I'd put on Truman Show, The Prestige, or something like that to just keep me engaged while I'm just doing this mindlessly. On your side of the family? Damn, man. Hopefully it isn't. Oh, that one looked actually okay. I didn't get a good look at it. We got a 7. Now. Now a question. Do we settle? Settle for a 7 that is not even a letter in power? Do we accept that? Numbers can be trained. You are indeed correct. I will save it to slot 2. I swear I do not have a problem. I'm gonna start reloading this save just to make sure again. People that have weaker decks, but then I'll know if you can have experience to level Alexander card. I don't know either. As far as I'm aware, there is no, like, XP value for trainer or duelist that you fight. As far as I'm aware, a victory is a victory, and that's all that counts. AM73, no. I'm gonna do an actual loading of the save one more time, and then we're gonna go to continues. I think that's what you need to do in order for it to register that as like a save point. Because I'm still kind of scared that it's gonna load the newest save, which technically would be save slot 2. BM73, no. How chaotic is the school environment usually? Because I either turned out the weird stuff or I didn't see the truly weird stuff. I mean, I feel like school environments will change based on where you are and what level of schooling you're in. Like for me, my high school was, I want to say normal because it's really the only one I know. But also, I want to say that we dodged a lot of the crazy stuff because of the way my school was sort of handled. Like, I'm pretty sure if you ask people what's the strangest thing that happened in their school, they might all have a story, but I'm not sure it'd be all that much more out of the way than maybe your own stories in high school. Or even middle school, if you remember that much. I mean, UCAN school wasn't that bad. And I am in the US, and my schooling was normal, I guess? I don't know. Probably the most interesting thing about my schooling is just that I went to school, I feel, at the time when... At the turn of the technology, I guess I will put it in that way. Like, I went to school, and I remember them trying to sell me a 256 megabyte USB for $20 because they wanted all our papers to be on that and then printed at school. I remember them getting laptops and that being one of the biggest fucking things out there, and everyone trying to get laptops for their own courses or extracurricular activities. That's immediately a no, I think. Yeah, hell no. My high school was normal as well, but fights would break out from time to time in the halls. And I swear there was a case of someone smoking pot on campus. No, we dodged any of the bad things. Yep, I remember actually because I remember going to high school and at the moment you hit like I think 9th grade or 10th grade for US people, we had been getting a lot of new technology. The Sidekick as a phone was one of the newest and biggest things. The iPhone had not, I think, come out yet. And one of the biggest things that everyone always had to have on them, aside their phones, was a PSP. And I remember so fucking clearly people looking at me with glasses, like, and me knowing about some minor tech stuff, like, oh, hey, you know about tech stuff, right? Can you hack my Sidekick? Can you hack my PSP? And I'm like, what the hell do you mean? Because I didn't know about any of that stuff. They just looked at me and said, yeah, you can do that. I'm like, what the fuck are you speaking? I had to eventually learn that you could hack the PSP, and I went through it the most stupid way possible. $11 times each? What the fuck, buddy? Learning DOS in school. Nah, I remember as a weird thing that stuck with me for a long ass time, I actually remember in 8th grade, there was a typing class that was mandatory. I never understood why for the life of me. They had a room, a computer lab of just Macs, the old Mac desktop computers. And they insisted that everyone who came out of their school, at least when I was there for the 8th grade, had to know how to type on a keyboard without looking at the keyboard. Like, they would give you a paper that you'd have to type out, and they would put something to cover your the colored ones. Yep, I remember those. Yep, I always pick the blue ones because blue is my favorite color. But I remember, like, toward the end of the year, they would try to, like, test you, and they would say, all right, they put a little thing above the keyboard, and it would be like, yeah, type now this. But it was always so, like, low to the keyboard, so it was sometimes even rough to type and just move your stuff. So I learned how to type in such a way that, like, I'm, like, almost clawing the keys. Touch type. If that's the name of it, I actually never even knew about it. Yep, 10-finger typing class. I never knew what it was for. But only now, after so many years out of that class, and people look at me going, what the fuck are you doing? And they're shocked by what I thought was normal. I can type usually at about 60, 70 words per minute while holding a conversation with another person and not looking at the screen. I just know how to do that. And people are like, what are you on? How do you do it? I'm like, can you not do this? I had to learn how to do this. What the hell do you mean that's not normal? Put on my hands and just had me type the alphabet, looking no less. Oh yeah, I can do all that. For me, out of everything, I only have problem with one thing still to this day. Oh my god! Finally, we got a 0 arrow one. But the only thing I really have trouble with on, like, typing is the number keys on top. For some reason, I know where 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is, 6, 7, 8, 9 is, but 0 eludes me. I will always hit the dash key for no fucking reason, and I can never figure out why. Just like 9 and 0 are interchangeable in my mind, and I do not know what wires were crossed, and I always fuck up on those. But everything else, spot on, I got it. I was typing while not looking normal. I mean, because, at least for me, it's normal because I had to learn it. Everyone at that one school in 8th grade had to learn it. Other than not normal, I've seen people, God knows how they managed to do it. And I don't know how they do it. Learn to type with 2 fingers, both hands, index fingers only. They refuse to use anything else. And I look at them like they're the strange ones. To their credit, though, they can hit a respectable, like, 50 words per minute from the person I've met that typed that the fast. I'm like, I do not know what devil possessed you and how you managed to do it so well, but if you can make it work, props to you. I'm going to thank your word for the rest of my life, but props to you. Hey, Mavis Bacon. Yup, Nekohime, I remember those as well. My dad made me... Yeah, that's a name I've not heard in a long-ass time. I low-key hated it because I just wanted to play games. No, I remember my dad. He used to work for Compaq. And he got some of their computers to just take home and work from. And it was awesome having one of those computers in the early days. So awesome that he insisted I experience it while learning at the same time with Mavis Bacon. He insisted I learn how to type. At the same time also insisting that I learned how to write legibly and, like, properly. And I gotta tell you, I mastered one of those skills. My handwriting is god-awful, but I can type fast. Actually, wait. You cannot find the chests if you... Yeah, it won't even let you. That's right. Oh yeah, I learned cursive too. But guess what? I never fucking use it anymore. I've learned cursive and unlearned it, I think, 2 times in my life. The only time I ever use cursive is when I have to write a signature on like a check or something. And even then, it feels so foreign to me. You did good, Red. Writing was obsolete. I don't think so. I don't think writing will be obsolete ever. It's one of those things that just, it feels personal and people like that stuff. Like, I still have to learn how to, I still have to like practice to keep my writing nice. Just because I still write letters, believe it or not. I still write letters to family members on their birthdays and everything because they just like receiving that thing in the mail and making it feel personal. And for some reason, I always try to make it interesting, or at least weird, or like its own thing. And my family's always sort of loved that. Like, I still get phone calls from family members saying, "Oh, thank you for the letter. I liked it. You made it funny," or whatever. And I'm like, I don't know what you mean. I just write it if I'm talking to someone. That's it. That's no more personal, so I get it. Yeah, I do. Like, I actually still remember the one I wrote for my mom on Mother's Day, actually. I wrote to my mom. It was something like, "Hi, Mom. Happy Mother's Day. Did you know that inflation in the U.S. has gone up 6.6% from 2022 to 2023? Why am I letting you know on Mother's Day? To let you know that to combat this, I bought a fountain pen and new notebook to go with it. Because not even the collapse of the U.S. economy will stop me from writing to you." And I just wrote a whole letter like that. And that's how I write letters to family members. And I don't know why, but they fucking love it. I write letters to my best friend because she doesn't have any social media or instant messaging apps that I know of. She may have some, she just doesn't want to tell you. She wants to be secret, anonymous. Looks like someplace pretty cool. Nice. That's already an awful card. I think I saw only 2 arrows. Yeah, hell no. Oh, man. In a way, I miss those classes. And it's a weird little thing. I remember also that in that typing class, I remember getting in trouble one time because they would tell us to type and just practice typing over and over. But technology wasn't so advanced that they could lock you from doing anything else on the computer. So like, it would just be a program taking over the screen that says, "Do this," but you can minimize the tab and do whatever else you wanted. The teacher could monitor what all the computers were doing, of course, but I don't think it could monitor what everyone was doing at once. You had to click like, you could only show like maybe 10 at a time before you swap pages to pages. And because of that, like, I managed to get away with some stuff. If you did things fast enough when he wasn't looking on his monitor, you can get some weird things going. And I discovered, for one reason or another, in those computers that I went to, every single computer, God knows why, had a music player, and God knows why, they all came loaded in with Bare Naked Ladies song 1 week. I don't know why. But because of that, I invested in headphones for the first time ever and listened to that song on repeat. Every other app. God damn it. That same program. Yeah, mine, they couldn't do it. I don't even know if they could do it if it was like a thing because it was a Mac and not a Windows, but I genuinely don't know. It was just so amazing. Oh, hold on. What the hell? Solo's now just like starting to send me memes. God damn it. I forgot if this was one I already checked. It was. It was not that great. Okay. All I could do was yell, "I see that, stop it." No, my computer or my courses, they had the ability to see things, but it was... Look at Discord. I'm looking at Discord, Solo. You can't stop me. He's probably not even here. He can't hear me. Wait, shouldn't he be streaming as well, or no? This guy. What up, Solo? Why aren't you streaming, good sir? How's it going, man? You doing all right?
Thanks, dude.
I know an old lady with lawn stuff. That means you can't stream now. You're at your PC right now. You can be productive and play video games. I'm covered in dirt and sunburn. Well, then take a shower and then get to it. But also, thank you so much for the 6 months of sub. 2 streak. You're awesome, man. Already canceled. I am not a liar. Well, then what about tomorrow's stream, Solo? Is that canceled? Unless the loaded, he kills me again. Solo, I thought you went to the gym. Fight back. If an old lady's getting the better of you, you gotta hit the gym again, man. Did get free breakfast, though. I mean, that's that. I took her walker away, and she still beat you? Solo, what the hell? Oh, lady, they're built different, man. Apparently. Actually, Solo, quick. I want to ask you something. And also, as I know, hit the gym and then McDonald's. Follow your own advice, Solo. But no, Solo, we were on a topic of random things. Of some things that happened in high school, middle school. And I'm curious about you, Solo. In my middle school at 8th grade, we had a mandatory class that I thought was weird. And I don't know if I'm still trying to learn if it's normal or not. Did you have a mandatory typing class to teach you how to type without looking at the keyboard? Yes? Then why do people say that's weird? I'm part of high school. Why would I talk to people and they see me typing on a keyboard without looking at it while still talking to them? They're like, what the fuck? They act like I'm on drugs or they're seeing some sort of weird magic shit. Like, no, was this not normal? Got some speed typing. Did they ever require a mandatory words per minute for you or no? If they did in my school, I don't remember what it was. But I want to say we did not have a mandatory speed. It was just a matter of we have to finish typing something with no more than, let's say, 3 mistakes and without looking at the keyboard. If there was a mandatory words per minute, I genuinely cannot remember what mine was. I just remember the no more than 3 errors, and backspace did not cover up the errors. It was recorded in the system. Don't know how to use a keyboard. Most nowadays, damn mobile users. It's not even that. It's, oh, fuck. That's actually not bad. CMA2, but no. 3 arrows is not good enough. I find it so weird. Like, they think I'm weird, and I think they're weird because they could, like, type at almost my speed, or not. Actually, it's not really almost, because the maximum word per minute I've hit on, like, those online testers and such was about 80-something words per minute. I think 83 or 84. I forget which one it was. But, like, I've seen the people... I think 80 is the average, right? Yeah, I want to say, because I don't feel like I'm typing that fast. But at the same time, when I look at some stuff, they have applications and such, like even for like specifically some job applications, they say you need to have at least 40 words per minute. And I'm like, are they distracted while typing? Are they like actively typing for 30 seconds every minute? What? Wait, hold up. If that was a 6, I would have taken that, actually. Because B attack and B physical defense is amazing. But no. It's when you type whenever. I'm sorry to hear that, man. That sounds like it'd be so weird to learn that for me. I need both of my arms to type. It's ingrained in my mind just how to type. Index fingers on F and J, and then just go. And 2 finger because I don't have a hand rest. I don't either, but I still go for it. Both hands. That's weird. Just do that to flex on people then, Solo. One of these days, just use one hand on your phone and the other hand to type on your, like, on the keyboard. Just be like, what? What's your excuse? I'm used to one hand typing on your phone. Well, here's a question for you. How do you type on your phone then? Do you use the most swiping to like type out the letters, or do you tap every single letter individually? The 3-1, no. With the thumb, I understand that, yeah. But also, like, do you swipe to, what's it called, to each letter to type like that, like some keyboards have for the phones? Or do you tap every single one every single letter individually with your thumb? Type every letter with my fat finger, then use autocorrect for spelling errors. Nice. That's a fucking lie, and you know it, Solo. You make spelling errors. Everyone does. That's a 5. No. Not gonna take that. I don't. I backspace and make sure I type it right. Then that's a fucking spelling error. You made an error and are correcting it. But it's not sent. Then guess what? You still made a spelling error. Not sending a spelling error does not mean you did not make a spelling error. So far, Line's Live been fun. Awesome, Jaren. I still know nothing about that game. I don't know what it looks like, really. I just know I want to play it, and therefore I'm trying to be as blind as I can about that game specifically. Wait, oh, not that. That's awful. No. Actually, it's C, but no. God damn. Actually, also, Solo, question for you that we were talking before the typing stuff happened. What's the weirdest thing? Do you think your school experience was normal or not? because we had this brief little topic of how would you know if your school experience is not normal? Because you only know your perspective, and I'm pretty sure all of TV and such will glorify and blow up certain aspects to make it eye-catching, of course, but that's not the norm. And it's like, it went into a, what was the weirder thing that happened in your school? Explain why. Awesome, man. I actually would look forward to that and try to go for it. Because like in my school, there weren't many fights at all. There were only a handful per year. So I want to say like it wasn't that bad. But then again, my school was weird. It was a newly made school at the time. So, for example, when I was in my 9th grade or 10th grade, there was no 12th graders there yet. I was the second or I think actually third year student. Third semester of students that were there, and there was nobody at the end yet. So we dodged a lot of things. I was there at the beginning of all of that. Like, school wasn't even necessarily built. We had bungalows. I did have one lesson where no adults showed up at all, so someone snapped a roof calling me and my friend to different. Really? A roof light? God damn. No, for me, the teachers always showed up. There was only ever maybe one instance of like some substitutes not being great, but that's it. Everything was, I think, normal. It wasn't until I left to my school that I actually found out that my school had the highest drug rate in the district. Really? At my school, we didn't really have a drug problem, I think. Or if it was hidden spectacularly well. Enough that the staff didn't even really notice it, at least when I was there. The highest problem at my school at the time was actually truancy, ditching. Because it was such a new school, they had no gates or anything like that. They just trusted students not to fucking leave campus for a while. It was great. I pressed the wrong button. I'm sorry, Moogle. What the? I pressed B, you fuck. Your school had gates? Not necessarily gates, but like when you walked on the property, you are there. But like there was no bigger wall or anything around it. It was just small building that you understood was school property. But there was nothing stopping a student from saying leaving the home office or leaving the main office and then just walking down the street to a restaurant or something. And that was the biggest problem that my school had, is that sometimes if some students wanted to be rambunctious or rule breaking, they would just fucking leave. There was nothing stopping them. There was no school officer or anything like that either. I think I'm gonna be a guy talking about high school and experiences in high school. If your high school experience was normal or not, and I'm talking about how mine, it was a high school in such a way that it was so early in the high school's life that when I got there, there was only freshman and sophomore, or freshman, sophomore, and junior, no seniors yet. So, like, there was not many problems at all. So the hallway people in class. So that's the beautiful thing about my school. My school did not have hallways. My school was just freestanding little buildings that were classrooms. They had not finished construction on the actual building itself for the school, like what you would think. There were no hallways where all the classrooms were in. It was just a couple of bungalows, and every single person just sort of realized that this is the class for this one person or this teacher, and move around like, fuck! Damn it! What was the other card? Does anyone remember what the other card I had was? Shit! I don't know if the other one was an 874 or a 774 or what it was. I don't remember what it was. Anyone know? I think I'm gonna update the save regardless, because that's actually pretty good. Missed pass high school. Really? You lucky bastard. Oh, very smart. I don't know. Let me try loading from continue right now and see if it loads from the save right there or not. It does not. Good. That card is not here. Huh. I'm actually curious. I don't think anyone here is young enough to be a whole different generation yet. All right, I don't know the age group of my audience, but I'm curious if anyone who's been in high school or in the school system, let's say after 2010, do they still have mandatory typing classes or no? For some reason, I have this weird feeling like the need for a class would have been phased out, and it's just expected that people learn it naturally. Wait, Vamp, there is? And I went to school till 2016, and yet, really? Holy shit. Huh. I would have figured that at that point, it's like they would expect people to learn it naturally and not have to take a dedicated class for it. I don't know why I think that, but maybe. Turn off all the PCs in the school. You know, I kind of wish I got one perfect attendance award. I mean, I actually did get a perfect attendance award, but it was in middle school. And I gotta tell you, I remember fuck all from that school year. Apparently, I went there every day, and I remember none of it. Okay, I'm feeling old now. Don't feel old, Dark Phoenix. We're all old. It was mandatory and outdated as hell, but it was mostly us teaching our teachers. There are other things out there than word 20. They were still using 2010? What? Hold on, Vampire Chipmunk. What? Let's go from 1998 to 2011, so I don't know what goes on nowadays. Bro, the PC intensity ran on fucking Vista. What? I don't think I've ever seen an official school computer run on Vista. Like, I even went to school during the time, but they used 7 or XP. Like, I've seen students buy laptops and they came with Vista, sure, but no official school that I went to used Vista. You know why? It ran on XP. XP Vista 2. My computer never used Vista. Never used Vista. We always used 7 or XP. We skipped 7 and XP, and I think I was going into college, maybe, or at my tail end of high school when 8 was announced, and I think even then, nobody adopted it. When I was in school, we were using 3.11. Damn. Damn. Last half year, they've updated the PCs to Windows 8. Oh no, Vamp, why? What did I even do on PC classes? I don't know. That's admittedly tempting. That is admittedly tempting. We're using a coax network? Goddamn. I have a deep-rooted hatred for Windows 8. I have never seen someone use Windows 8. My friend had a laptop that ran on Windows 8, but I've never seen him open it up and use it. I just knew he did, because laptops at the time came with Windows 8. That's what people did in my classes. I remember so much. This one interaction, actually. My high school teacher was trying to teach us HTML. And he was telling us to look at an example website and then recreate it in Dreamweaver. And he goes like, all right, here's your assignment. You have an hour and a half to do it. Good luck. And he was mad at me. When I went to the website, Control A, and then to the Dreamweaver, Control V, and it copied everything exactly, setup and all. And he's like, that doesn't count. I'm like, why not? You didn't say we couldn't do that. You gave us the answer right there. I'm just giving you what you wanted. But no, he would not accept it whatsoever, and I was so mad about that. I'm gonna hold on my principles. A 6 is not gonna be enough. We want a 7. And I found out the PC ran different partitions and just installed Linux on mine. According to a janitor friend, that PC is still set to Linux because the IT can't change it back. What the fuck do you mean? Oh my god. There's some weird jank about how some schools handle IT stuff. Like, I still remember one instance in, what's it called? In high school. It turned out that there was the school had a firewall to stop people from playing games online. And my school had a very big problem with one particular game that everyone liked to play. We called that game, colloquially, RuneScape. So the school had like a sort of pseudo network of everyone trying to find proxy websites so people could go on those to play RuneScape. I've created a myth of the cursed PC, the PC nobody wants because it ain't Windows. Can't be no one there's knows Linux. Some people do not know that Linux is even an operating system, Angelo. That's the way it goes sometimes. But to what I was saying, in my high school, there was a firewall that stopped people from going to certain things, to certain sites, and students had to find a way to get around it to go to websites like Newground and the like. And this one time, I was trying to Google how to get around those, and I found a little topic on a website that said, There's an easy way to do that. To make sure that your computer is fine. I'm like, what is that? Fuck with the host file on your Windows machine so you can just bypass it. So I did. Oh, wait, did I not? I apparently did not even just go down. I remember fucking with the host file and some other system settings on this one computer. So that way I could go on the PC and just access RuneScape, no problem. What I learned through the grapevine a couple of weeks later was the school's firewall was down. And nobody knew why. And so it turned out from the notification I got from some people that were there after I left that the schools all synced files to one specific computer. What computer was that? A small computer in the main office that I used to play RuneScape. So I had sent my fucked over host file and other modifications to every computer in the school, and nobody knew what I did, so they took them a year to figure it out and then reset it. I never knew I did that while I was at that school. I still never knew why the firewall was down. My school had a problem with kids getting social media and Newgrounds, so the school is like, you know what? No social media, no Newgrounds, but you do get to play these math games. Turns out the site with math games had some Newgrounds level games on them. You just let it slide because it was on the math site. Really? Was Doom? Oh, dude. I still remember there was in my computer class, there was one computer that everyone wanted. Now, also, let me just share this as well. The computer had laptops, not desktop computers. Every seat had a laptop assigned to it. It was not a student's computer. It was the class's computer. And every day, the teacher would put away the laptops, and then in the morning, take them out and assign them randomly. But if you were lucky enough to get, I think it was computer 27, in a small tucked away file, there was a 64 emulator, and people would play Smash on it. So, like, in the middle of lunch break, people would try to find that. God damn it! Fine, that's overriding the older save. Fuck you, game. Just give me an A thing one, you son of a bitch. Wait, someone found out the school speaker system was linked to the Wi-Fi, and since the Wi-Fi password was just staff password year 2016, they quote-unquote hacked into it. Now that's too raw, blurred. Oh my god, man. No, my school never had something like that. We didn't have an intercom system like that at all. Me with a goddamn. That's awful, Capcom. I'm sorry to hear that. Like, I'm starting to notice that schools have changed through the times, and I don't know if there was any way to re-experience the high school that some of us experienced. The dawn of technology, the dawn of computers, where people knew enough to get it to work the way they wanted, but not enough to fix it when the students eventually figured out what they were doing and broke it. Back in my day. Like, in a way, I'm kind of curious if we're going to see another, like, technology boom. Similar to the way the phones did at the time and laptops and such. Where we're going to have just another age, even maybe, say, me or our generation of people, working in school and then going, how did the kids do this? What the fuck is going on? Or did technological literacy evolve to such a point that we cannot have that moment again? Mother! Fuck, that's a good one! It's not a 7, but I'm gonna keep that on separate save because a C and an C, M, and A, 2 letters, 6 arrows is actually, in my opinion, better than a 7 arrow with only numbers. God damn it, game. I had to replace the school's website with an embed Harlem Shake video on YouTube. Half the class was in. Nice. Like, my school never had, like, that sort of prank last hurrah moment. Or at the very least, we were so new that nobody did it yet. Nobody was brave enough to, I guess. If they did, it was so small and I can't remember it. Or it having, like, any sort of big impact on the school altogether. Remember, on school before, first time I saw PC in school, I was like, the fuck is that moment? No, I remember always seeing computers at school. I always saw those big monitors, the tower somewhere, fucking weird. Getting rid of end of year pranks, really? But I didn't get any fun for leaving high school. I'm sorry to hear that, Capricorn, man. Then again, I didn't get one either, so hey, you and I are similar in that sense. Except I graduated far earlier than you, and I still didn't get it. So we had no fun. Come on. I've been grinding at this for, I want to say, an hour and a half now. Come on. Game, you gotta give me something. We gotta play that. We gotta actually play the game at some point today. I'm prepared to do this, but I know it's gonna not be fun if the entire stream is just me opening a box over and over to get a better card, and they refuse to give me a 9 or an 8 arrow card. It just won't be fun at all. Okay, that was a 2 arrow one only. That's awful. Let loose a pig covered in Principal's personal coffee machine. What the fuck happened in your high school, Vamp? Apparently you and... Oh my god. I don't know. I missed out on some things then. And I don't know if that's good or not. Like, it's not as fun, but I don't know. Wait, they caught... Remember another one? Wait, what you got, Angela? What you got? They got caught trying to blame me. About that. as long as everyone had been going to that school for 2023. What the hell, buddy? That wasn't high school. That was something else. Don't make me explain the German school system. What's stopping you, Vamp? Why is there a reason you should not, actually? I am genuinely curious now. That's the last test of the year. Oh God, Angelo. Is it gonna be like when you nearly blew yourself up again? Metron 1721. Ah, so maybe college, university sort of thing? No, that's another one. God damn it. This game. In a way, I'm mad that it's not giving me the card I wanted yet. At the same time, I'm happy just because I've gotten the chance to read all these things about school. And I never knew I was gonna want to read all these things about school. Different schools excluding uni in the first grade. Ah. Going to non-German is a nightmare. Fire 6 times in 10 years, then blew up a transformer due to rain. Wow. God damn, buddy. My school never caught fire, and I guess the weirdest thing that's almost good, but again, the numbers I feel are too low. When I was doing some slapstick comedy routine with class, for some dumb teenage reason, I was supposed to fake fall. Another student tumbled my chemistry, and she fell with. Wow. All right, actually, you did get your one anime moment. No, for me, the weirdest thing that happened at school, or at least that nobody could tell why, was just one day we went back to school after I think a break, and when we came back, nobody really acknowledged it or wanted to explain why, but there was like 5 or 6 medicine balls on the roofs of the classes. People act like you were crazy if you pointed it out, and the teachers did not want to talk about it. So I still don't know what happened. I just remember walking into school and just seeing these like little balls on the top of like the school buildings, like bean bags, but they weighed like, I want to say like 30 to 40 pounds each. And there was like 2 on every single one. And I never knew why. They disappeared like, I want to say a week and a half later, but never found out why. A schoolyard might go to you after base 10, depending on what I'm gonna do later. Then we'll separate into that grade before, which then separate again based on gender. God damn. We're so strange. One of these days, I'm gonna actually try and find out how every single nation's school system is different. I don't even know why, but now just Vamp, you alone have sparked that curiosity of mine. In a way, I'm thankful that I'm streaming and just looping this game, this one moment for no fucking reason now because of that. I should try to break to the suffering of the iceberg. Break to the surface of the iceberg, really. Another one day, really? Angelo, wow. I mean, I understand, but also, goddamn. was a regular thing. Every time the gas on the science room, the teacher would check that the taps on his desk were off. Really, Angelo? God damn it, did you make any money off the bets? Did you make the right bet? Yeah, like we had a couple of fights in my school, but nobody made bets on them. They just sort of happened, and then it was broken up, and then people went about their way. Nothing better to get food that afternoon. That's almost as good, but no. I don't know why I'm starting to even question why I'm spending so much time on this one card. I've literally been streaming for 2 hours and 10 minutes, and I want to say at least an hour and 45 minutes of that has been just me resetting for one fucking card, talking about random things like what people remember about school, and if typing classes are still a thing at all. Someone tried to fight me, but I didn't understand the slang, so it went over my head. I don't think in my history of school, there was only one person that actually tried to fight me. Actually, no, there were two. There were two people that tried to fight me. One person tried to, but it never really went anywhere. He backed out before apparently I even knew he was trying to fight me. And the second one, we ended up actually getting into a fight. The teachers never broke it out, but I feel like I was the one that won because, like, we were both pretty much crying by the end of it. We were both doing low blows and shit, but he was the only one that had to go to the nurse's office, and I didn't. So I considered that my victory. You start in kindergarten, then you go to middle school, but only if you are an average human without disabilities. If you get any physical or mental, then you're put into special school. Yes, it's called special school. This is your first 4 years, then you end... First, where you take a test to measure intelligence. Based on those results, you get put into one of 3 schools. I should paraphrase: school for dumb and lazy, school for average human, school for little Einstein. What? Vamp? School for dumb has 9 years, average has 10, and little Einsteins have 12. Huh. Work on a big art project. I imagine what Pokemon teams today. Then Kuja and other character Rap hasn't seen yet. They are Pokemon trainers. Really? Get a job, study, or do more. That sounds bizarre. I went to a teacher to complain that I hurt his hand. Really? No. There was only one time that was similar to that for me. Actually, no, I'm not going to tell that story. Fuck that, no. That's the one story. That's one of the stories I'm not going to tell. Post-school and private school, then private university and public university. Sounds not as colorful as what Vamp was discussing. I'm trying to think back to high school memory stuff now. Working school, because every job under the moon here has a school you can visit. For example, Harvard School. Those are 2 years. Really? It was actually the rich people type of school. What? remember my school, we had a special day where we wore certain things. One of these days was called cross-dressing, but we changed it to be something else. Guys were either wearing makeup or guys were wearing dresses. Damn. Nah, mine didn't have anything like that. I mean, my high school had a uniform, but we didn't have anything special like that for days. The most we could do was the school demanded everyone wear like a navy blue shirt and khaki colored pants. And they had this thing about on certain Fridays, if you paid the school $1, you'd be allowed to wear jeans instead of khakis, but only jeans, and they had to be, I think, either blue or black. And I remember constantly thinking, like, why do I have to pay to wear something different? I never understood why. And now, looking back on it, I think that was just their way to try and make some more money for the school. I'm finding this so fascinating, just reading about other people's schools. I don't know why. And all this started just because I had a random memory of like typing quickly, people freaking out, and me going, did you not have mandatory typing classes? Throwing patches on them, which were all... God damn, Vamp. Dick! But there we go, that's it. God damn it! I was actually kind of looking forward to doing some more talking like that. God damn it. Being able to get away with wearing black t-shirts last couple of weeks, months from 12th grade. Huh. One except for the one time where we had a Lily meant the class feared me for at least 2. Wow. You remember the School of Sisters Act 2? Like that. I have what the hell are you talking about, Vamp? There's still more treasure hunting, yes, but at the same time, is it wrong of me to say right now that I wish it got more, it had higher power? I wish it could have been an 8 or a 9 power, but 7 is admittedly very strong. Literally no other card has that much power. Numbers can be trained. Yes, they can, but... Damn it, I was hoping we could have skipped some training with that. But no, I'm going to say that is it right there. I have limits, and I wanted to say that was going to be it right there. We found the card we were looking for. That is enough. That is good. We are done. If another chest has another card, we will begin the adventure once again. But until then, that little adventure hour is done, unfortunately. We must move on. Sitting with their non-problems at the end of teenage. Damn. Where one of the dead pepper spots are. Actually, you know what? If only to see what the whole thing is, I'm going to say yeah. If you want to share one, go ahead. I'm going to quickly go to this section. I already did the chest before, but that was after I had already gotten the Alexander card, and I wanted to reroll it immediately. Head to Treno. You can save before every chocograph next time. I probably will, Zona Parasite. Not even lying. I probably will. Shadow, I will in a second, Dark Phoenix. Gonna get this spot, and I'm gonna head to where you said.